One thing is for sure. This skinny girl in transit, the end, we all will see it. I have watched episode 10 of season 7 of Skinny Girl in Transit, and all I can say is, this is well. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Lucy's Quick One, talking Skinny Girl in Transit season 7 in response to every episode from episode 1 to 10. And our focus has majorly been Shalewa. I have loved every episode and I have loved bringing it to the fore, talking about it, because I've even gotten feedback of people talking about the fact that, this has helped them in one way or the other, but via email, which is fine. But I really do respect the journey of Shalewa also. Now let's quickly talk about episode 10 and the way the writers, the producers of this drama series have decided to give us hypertension into another season while we await the next one. So we wrap up Skinny Girl in Transit season 7 with Shalewa. Now remember what I say that, or what I usually say is that there are various characters in Skinny Girl in Transit, the drama series, but my major focus is Shalewa. So we are seeing Dr. Elijah saying goodbye to his colleagues, and his colleagues giving testimony as to how good Dr. Elijah is and how they're going to miss him. And at that point, we see that Shalewa is passing by. She's like, he just leaves. And then they had this very, very interesting eye contact. And then later on, we move into another scene where we see Tiwa. And Tiwa is bathing her son today and talking about how, the dad Mide is probably going to leave the country and she'll probably have to meet him later on, or they live together. And then before we know it, Tide has an issue and then she has to rush her baby to the hospital. And then she has to call Shalewa, calls Denry, and then they're all there. So at that point, we also see that Tiwa also have to call her husband. She calls her husband Mide to come in as well as her mom. And then they are all there. And at that point in time, we can see that Shalewa is seeing Dr. Elijah again, but they're not really saying anything. But this time, Dr. Elijah is actually the doctor that is attending to Tide. And so Shalewa, of course, they're seeing each other at the hospital again. Now we move on to another scene where Tiwa is saying that she cannot do this alone. She cannot live without Mide. She cannot take care of a child on her own. She has to either be with him or he's with her and things like that. Now let's quickly look at other people's stories in Skinny Girl in Transit very briefly, because at the end of the day, we've had various love squabbles, complications when it comes to love, and then the couples and all of that. So we have Tiwa and Shalewa's auntie, who has a man who is interested in her, but her son is not really accepting of the man. The man left, and then he comes back to reconcile with her. Now remember that Derry as well is in the hospital, and then Dewumi, who is the guy who is the sperm donor, comes to the hospital as well, and then they also reconcile. They didn't really say anything. He just hugged her, and then you can see that in the embrace that she really, really loves this guy. We also see, guys, Shalewa and Dr. Elijah having a conversation finally. So we can see that Shalewa is staring at Dr. Elijah again, and she's like, the reason she didn't say anything when other colleagues were saying something to him before he leaves is because she really didn't have anything to say. I don't know why I'm so calm. I was supposed to be very, very excited about this. I don't know why I'm so calm. I don't know why I'm still scared. Then she tells Dr. Elijah that she wants to give her speech. And of course, Dr. Elijah is like, definitely, go ahead, give me the speech. And then Shalewa stands up, comes close to Dr. Elijah. And Dr. Elijah's facial countenance just says it all. At first, he was expectant of what she wanted to say. And then next thing, he's surprised. And then next thing, he's shocked. And then next thing, he's anticipating what Shalewa is about to do. Shalewa, on the other hand, takes her time. She's scared. She withdraws. Obviously, she wanted to kiss Dr. Elijah, but she wasn't sure. So she was just going gently. At some point, I was screaming, Dr. Elijah, help her now, help her. But I really like the fact that he didn't force it. He allowed her bring herself. And before we knew what was happening, ladies and gentlemen, Shalewa's speech was a kiss on Dr. Elijah's lips. Oh my god, like I was like, finally. But honestly, I don't know, I was really calm. I was expecting that I would be very jubilant, but I was really calm because I'm kind of like still scared. I really want to know if Shalewa is over Mohammed, if she has healed, if she's over what happened with her with Kwame, if she probably would need Dr. Elijah to get better. Like, too many questions were just going through my head while I was watching it, apart from the excitement or the calmness that I was feeling. But I think we're going to find out in the next season. And then we also see Didi. Remember, we talked about her in episode 9. And Didi is on the radio, and she receives a last call, and then she's hearing a child speak. Now, Ene is the daughter of Editi, who is her fiance, and Ene was asking Didi to forgive her father, and her father really wants her back. And then he's outside the radio station, and then we can see that Editi is down on one knee, and he's asking that Didi comes back into his life. Apparently, Editi and Mide had a conversation where Mide was trying to ask him, "Are you sure you're not putting the expectations from your late wife on Didi? Maybe your late wife wanted to have 4 kids, and the reason you want kids is not because you want kids, but because your late wife wants kids or wanted kids, and you have the expectation of Didi. Why are you not looking at Didi as Didi? Probably you just want to fulfill your wife's wishes." And I remember what Didi was also saying on the radio while she was speaking with NA. She was like, when it comes to love and adulthood, or when it comes to love and adults, there's a little bit of complications here and there. But honestly, I don't know if it's really that complicated. I would like to know in the comment section for those who are married or those who are in serious relationships. Like, is it that complicated? Is it really hard to make those compromises? I would like to know in the comment section. But in summary, we see that Editi and Didi reconcile, and she's like, "Oh, we definitely want to be your wife. I want to be in your life." Guys, season 7 ends with us seeing Mide walk into his car from the hospital, and a lady is waiting for him in the car, and she asked him, "How is he?" That's his son. And then they kiss. I am still very calm. You can see the way my voice is really low. In case you do not know, at some point in season 7, there was a lady that was throwing herself at Mide. She obviously wanted Mide, and she also has like business with the company that Mide runs. But he tells Tiwa, and then we see that Tiwa comes, swings into action, registers her presence, and she's there. But season 7 ends with probably this lady kissing Mide. Now, the beginning of episode 10, which is the finale, had Mommy Tiwa sleep and wake up because she's been having different types of dreams. I want to believe that what just happened at that end is what we like to call in literature cliffhanger, something to, help us anticipate a new season. I want to believe that that was a dream. I just cannot wrap my head around this. Marriage cannot be that complicated. It cannot be that tough. It cannot be that. Hey, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Let me know what you also would love to see in season 8. Whose stories would you like me to focus on apart from Shalewa's? I would like to know in the comment section. This has been an amazing ride. Honestly, I love the way it all went down, and I love the fact that you have also engaged in each of the episodes. I'm very grateful for that. I got you with more right here on Lucy's Quick One. What it will be, well, don't worry. Don't worry. I will not be like Skinner Girl in Transit. I will allow you know what it is when the time is right. But till then, guys, make sure you take good care of yourself. Remember, guys, to enjoy every moment and live life. Till next time, guys. Mwah.